You might think that this is a joke, but I am 100% serious when I say that I am ready for the robot takeover. I feel like most people talking about this topic are coming at it from a money angle when I see that there's opportunity here for so much more. So how do you actually plan for the AI takeover? One thing that's pretty obvious that a lot of people are talking about is the fact that we might be out of a job. And that's my coffee. I mean, it's obvious that you either need to be innovative, start a business, work on some kind of passive income, or be creative. So what is it then? I think that this is an excellent opportunity to focus on things that truly matter to you. I want to emphasize truly matters to you because I do think that money is important. I think that it is a tool, and I think it's actually very useful. I would hate to go around trying to think about how many grains of rice equals grounds of coffee in order to trade with somebody. Even if sometimes people might overprice their things. Yesterday, I saw a blanket that was $50,000. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think truly matters in general, as a whole, for society and for individuals. When I talk about mindfulness, I'm not talking about yoga, meditation, tai chi, becoming a monk, and retiring from society altogether. What I mean by mindfulness is taking the time to get to know yourself and be comfortable with who you are, where you are throughout the day, every day. And you do that by being present, by being aware, by doing practices like yoga and meditation. It is really challenging for people to do that on a daily basis, especially if you are a professional, if you work in a fast-paced industry. It can be so challenging to take the time to just breathe. When we have this AI takeover, it's going to give us the time to be able to think about the things that matter to us and to be able to be more present. Having more automation, more robotics in our daily lives is going to facilitate this kind of lifestyle for the average and professional individual. Being mindful allows you to be more creative, allows you to enjoy life more. It gives you this kind of work-life balance. I, for one, am truly looking forward to the day where AI or robots can take over a lot of the monotonous tasks that I do every day that are really not that complicated to hand off. That is going to allow me to dig deeper into this side of myself. Which leads me to the next thing, which is self-actualization. If you're familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you know that this is the top of the pyramid. Self-actualization, becoming the best version of yourself. This is the time when you get to read everything that you want, and there is no incentive. There is no reason to do it except to enrich yourself and to become smarter, to become kinder, to become better. And in this stage of self-actualization, you get to focus on yourself as an individual. A lot of people don't have the time or the resources to do this kind of self-actualization, because in order to get to that point, you have to set up certain foundations in your life. We're going to be able to free up more of our time in order to reach that self-actualization stage. So we have to be ready for that. What kind of things are you going to study? What things about yourself do you want to improve? You have to do reflecting now to prepare for when you get to the point where you can start focusing on your self-actualization. You know what I was thinking just now? I think that the robots would absolutely approve of you hitting the subscribe button so that you could see more videos from me. And if you haven't done so already and are enjoying my face, then please give me a thumbs up to let me know. Creating goes so much further than being Picasso or Van Gogh. It's more than being an artist or being crafty. I believe that creativity is problem solving. When we take the time to reflect and be with ourselves, by ourselves, and get to know who we are as individuals and the things that we would like to improve in our lives. And then taking the time and the energy and the resources in order to do that, that leads to this freedom to create. And in this creativity, we'll see so much more innovation. And because creativity is problem solving, then you start to think about things with a fresh perspective. You start seeing ordinary objects in a new light. Because of that, you are paving the path for innovation. Lastly, self-improvement isn't just about completely changing who you are. Self-improvement doesn't have to be so extreme. It doesn't have to be drastic. It can really be as simple as, hey, I want to live in a cleaner space. So every day I'm going to dedicate 10 minutes towards cleaning the environment in which I live or work in. These small adjustments can make those big improvements that you want to see in your life. Think about this. Imagine that where you live, you have a robot that is taking care of a lot of tasks that you used to do that used to take up so much of your time. Imagine you have a robot that is cleaning for you every day, doing your laundry and rearranging stuff. Maybe even a robot that you can talk to and tell it, hey, I have all of these photos from my life. Help me organize them. And the robot is going to figure out a way to efficiently organize all of your photos. Imagine this life for a second. Now that you've pictured this life, what are you going to do with that free time? What do you want your everyday life to look like? Thinking about having a robot running around, whether you are completely terrified of that or not, I think that entering into this state of imagination will open up your mind and make you reflect on your current life and think about what you want your life to look like once you have this freedom that you so desire. The thing about freedom is that when most people get it, they don't know what to do with it. And this has been the case forever. What will you do with your free time? So I'm going to leave you with that. The fact that some of us might lose our jobs due to artificial intelligence is, I believe, a natural progression of life and the universe and society. It's what has happened for centuries. There are many jobs that no longer exist because of the evolution of humans and technology. There will always be new ways to earn income, and what I think is most important is how you spend this money, especially when you have all of this newfound freedom and time. So if you want to know how I spend my money, then watch this video. I will link it down below as well. Anything can happen as we increase the artificial intelligence in our everyday life. I see this as such an amazing opportunity, but only if we focus and reflect and think about which path we are going to go down. For now, I'm going to go down the path in which this video ends. So I will see you when I see you.